Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. Though we have lost half of the audience. Well, after one great man, we move to remember two great individuals who influenced the world in different ways. The world is witnessing what Dr. Sampeter calls an explosion of aspirations. More than 7 billion people aspiring for a better life. Now, these explosions are manifest in different forms. Whether you go to Tunisia or Egypt or other countries or to Ramlila Maidan, to Jantar Mantar or India Gate, it would be naive and simplistic to say that they are all moved by the same forces, by the same people. No, there are certainly different triggers for happening, but these are the manifestations which have two common threads. Most of the people who are on the street, whether in India or abroad, they are the young people, the youth. And second, they are all using the most modern means, the technology. The small phone, cell phone has become a very potent tool in their hands to connect each other, interact with each other, and really respond to various happenings which are happening. Now, Gandhi, though I am not a scholar and I won't want to preempt what others are going to say, I will simply scratch surface by mentioning a few things. The Satyagraha, as you all know in Hindi, means holding on to truth. And Gandhi was a Democrat. He just didn't impose this. He got this idea after getting opinion of readers of his publication called Indian Open in South Africa. Majority of people wanted Satyagraha. That's how he got it. The Satyagraha has certain basic principles. The person who is seeking and embracing it, he is striving to have self-discipline, self-control, and self-purification other than anything else. And it is the force, power of spirit, power of truth, and power of love. The one who is embracing Satyagraha should be ready for self-suffering and self-sacrifice. And now what I'm going to say is relevant today. It is supposed to be used to eradicate evil and serve the community. And it should be used as the last resort after exhausting all means. And Gandhi said a satyagraha is aiming to eradicate the evil, but not the evildoer. Eradicate the sin, not the sinner. Now he has used it as a very potent political weapon during the British rule with tremendous effect which we are all aware of. But the basic precept was it has to be followed with ahimsa and persuasion. You want to transform and try to convert the person who is opposed to you with your persuasive power. Now he has used non-cooperation, your civil disobedience and fasting. Now I will touch fasting because in the last 2-3 years we have been seeing so many people organizing fast, donning Gandhi cap and claiming to be Gandhian. Now one difference one should really stress is, according to Gandhiji, fasting persons should show no anger, impatience or selfishness, and he must not use it for humiliating anyone. I don't know how many of today's satyagrahis or the so-called Gandhi followers can pass this test. I will turn to David Thoreau. As we all know, his famous essay, The Civil Disobedience, which was first published 1849, was initially published with the title Resistance to Civil Government. His lecture, The Rights and Duties of the Individuals in Relation to Government, formed the basis of this essay. Now, some of his views were far ahead of his time and very radical and very provocative. Now, he felt that democracy, he held opinion democracy is ruled by majority, but majority does not always necessarily offer justice. And an individual's conscience is not inferior to a political body or the majority. Now, note this line, government is primarily an agent of corruption and injustice. This, I think, resonates with many millions of people all over the world. And then he goes on to say, it is not too soon for honest men to rebel and revolutionize. He felt that an individual has an obligation not to commit injustice and not support injustice. If law was clearly unjust and lawmaking process is not designed to quickly obliterate the unjust law, that law deserved no respect and should be broken. I'm sure many people, different ways, must be finding some kind of affinity to this, but one must not forget the times that he was uttering these things more than 150 years back. He opposed slavery, opposed Mexican war, opposed taxation, so we should not just simply say that as if he's commenting on today's things. There will never be really free and enlightened state unless it recognizes that the individual has a higher and independent power from which all its own powers are derived and treats him accordingly. He had a very noble concept that government is best which governs not at all. But then you have to be worthy of such a government. Gandhiji called him the greatest moral man of America and felt that his civil disobedience essays logic was unanswerable. Now, I won't go further. As you all have the program at hand, each panelist has 12 minutes. We use Gandhian way of keeping track of time. When you reach 10 minutes, you will get a yellow flower by the charming lady. So you slow down, but don't abruptly stop. Is amber light, traffic light. But when you reach 12 minutes, he will put red flower on your by your side. That is red light. So you might make way for somebody else. I hope you enjoy. Now onward, I hand over the proceedings to the chairman of this evening, Ambassador Lalit Man Singh. Thank you.